Hey, how you doing, Leos? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Visualization Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings up until the ending of August, so do take up your opportunities now for your free private and personal reading, as there will be prices put up on the readings from the month of September moving forward. Also, if you would like to check out the name of my new channel, please come for your free private and personal reading, because I am doing a new channel with new content on there. Obviously, I will be doing some tarot readings on there, but I'll also be doing other content like personal development, spiritual guidance, wisdom, knowledge, and loads of different things to talk about and discuss. So let's get into this reading for you. I just want to thank you all who have liked, commented, and subscribed to this channel. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So what's going on with I'm picking up Pisces energy. I don't know if you guys are seeing a Pisces, or if you are kind of like considering your options, or maybe you're confused about something. So anyway, let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with you guys, Leos doesn't want to make friends. Ooh, you guys don't want to make friends? What's going on? Or maybe you have problems making friends, or maybe people are not, dealing with you in the right way right now. Maybe you want to kind of keep close off to yourself, or maybe someone's keeping close off with you. Okay, it could be some struggles right now. Alright, let's see what else is going on for Leos. Okay, maybe you're not speaking to someone, or maybe someone's not speaking to you. Someone is controlling their happiness. Okay, someone could be even controlling some laughter here as well. I do see someone is making fun of a situation, or making friends on another mind of theirs. Maybe someone else or something else is on their mind right now. They are aware of some information, or it could be you moving forward, okay, with confidence here, or silently completing something here, all right, and holding back your feelings. Or it could be a boss, all right, that's doing this, or someone that's just controlling your energy right now. Or maybe you could be controlling your own energy. Okay, could be dealing with another fire sign, or an earth sign here, or air sign, or water sign. Okay, I do see you may want to partner up another day, or you may be partnering up with some things online. Okay, you are communicating about something in your mind, or maybe there could be a female here, air sign, who's communicating about things in their mind a lot as well. I'm hearing I've got lots to figure out and sort out. I don't know if you're keeping someone guessing as well. Leos, maybe you're keeping someone guessing. Alright, or maybe someone could be keeping you guessing about something here. I'm hearing, why would I help you when you resisted? Okay, I don't know if someone's making fun of someone. But someone could want to help you to resist something here. Alright. Okay. I'm hearing, let me see where you are. Okay, if someone doesn't want to worry, someone could be obsessed. Alright. Or there's some codependency that is hidden. Okay. And someone could be hiding the worries, or hiding that someone is worried and doesn't want this. Alright. Someone's talking about cleaning up and tidying up. I don't know what this is about. It's like someone doesn't want someone to smile with them. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Oh, I'm hearing some racism as well. I'm hearing some racism. Okay. Someone is trying to conquer someone here and is trying to control this. I'm hearing too many faces of you would not please me. Okay, and this person moving silently in their head about this and is confident and is the reason why they're holding back their feelings here. And I'm hearing, I dare you to say something. I hear some racism going on here. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Someone's being mentally strict here and wouldn't want to start a fight with you in any way, Leos. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Love you, but I don't really, and I don't know if I should tell you this, but I don't really want to love you. I just tell you this because I do feel that way, and I do feel that way because I don't know how to support you. But then I feel like it's not going to be true if I tell you this and then you don't believe that I do, because I don't really. It's something that I tell myself I do, and I don't love you. I think I force myself to wonder if it's going to be okay, and I do love you, but I don't love you too. Okay, so could be going in two directions with your feelings, Leos, in regards to loving someone or not loving them as well. Okay, it does say blame me because I wouldn't want to dare talk to you again, but I do see that you have problems with this in your mind, and I feel like you don't really want to speak to me again after I told you you can't come back and think it's going to be okay. All right, so someone's trying to like say, well, you can't come back and think that everything's just going to be okay. Right, let's see what else is going on with you guys. Leos, you're such a very good person, and you do believe that good karma is coming. Wonderful things are working on you, and certainly you'll see benefits is going to be something that you plead guilty about in your mind, or not really. It's just that you work so much and you don't really warn yourself that problems are there, but people will be there to consider if you're going to be a great mate, or are you going to be a war with the mind games of yours and many others. It says you believe you have possibilities that are going to continue to work in your favor, so you strive and you work so hard that it makes you feel positive and confident. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing, Leos. Well done. And you could be getting praised by a boss right now, okay, or a manager, or you could just be proud of yourself for the things that you are doing right now. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Work is something that you swore would happen, and you did it. You made sure everything was going to work out just fine. Mentally, you feel stressed at times, but nervous is something that you don't want to feel anymore. And positive energy is exuding you, and believing in you is something that we please in our minds. We believe in you. So someone really believes in you and is very positive about you. Someone is working on these things in their mind. Could be dealing with an air sign person. Okay, so well done. These could even be your own faults. Love life is certainly something that you need to warn yourself about, though. Okay. It does say in the past you may have partnered up with no one but yourself, or maybe even thinking you were in a relationship. It does say you have good karma, wondering if it's going to work out. It does say you have noticed people don't want to spend time alone anymore. They do want to spend time with each other, but you wonder if you could be one of these people that could really give yourself to your commitments, or communicate with others that could spend you more time in your mind to think, is it going to be worth it in the end? Okay, maybe you guys have a partner, All right, or maybe you could be nurturing others to see which one is going to be the perfect person for you. It does say you have felt like you needed to speak up, or maybe even see that good karma is coming, so you wonderfully want to celebrate or look forward to benefits going in your direction. It says you warn yourself not to speak about anything that's not going to be your concern, but you wonder if everything is going to work out just great. So, you know, it's like reaping the rewards, reaping the benefits from a relationship as well. What kind of relationships do you want? All right. Could be talking to people right now, trying to consider what kind of relationship that you want to be in, if you want to partner up with somebody here. Okay, I do see someone could be taking on a lot of calls right now as well, or maybe even seeing to a lot of people and wondering if it's going to be something that you can consider being negative or positive, with many people supporting you and being there for you. Laughing at you or maybe making fun of you is something that you don't want, but you do understand sometimes it happens, and realize that it's not going to be always this way. You will realize that you have problems, but not really. Sometimes you can sort them out, and sometimes you can say, well, I can leave this alone, and not really give it to a negative mind or even a mindset that's going to harm you or hurt anyone. It says you love yourself, so you will be probably solving many problems and seeing good news come your direction. Okay. It says there's something ongoing with you really ignoring the fact that you had problems in the past and not really wanting to support someone. It does say many things will surprise you when you see that you have good karma with people around you. Certainly want to know you have friends that support you. Okay, so you could be dealing with earth sign female here. Okay, where there's a third party that wants to reach out to this mind game of your own, because you feel like you could play someone through another person's energy. At times you feel like it could work, but maybe never mind if it doesn't work. It says you realize it doesn't always work in that way. She certainly doesn't want to speak to you right now, maybe not really wanting to know that you're harming her or even hurting yourself, trying to figure out things that she's not wanting to tell you. Okay, through maybe, you know, getting an earth sign to maybe kind of like see if there's going to be communication with a water sign, or seeing if this water sign is going to take that opportunity. It says there's not going to be any communication with the earth sign anymore, but she does see that many things are not going to support you in your mind if you continue to please your mind about me. I would not want to work with you again to see that you have problems, but I do see that you have many things that you do not know how to support, or maybe you do. It's just that I try to warn you. I would never be there to support my mind and maybe see yours. Okay, so this person may not believe in this person either, and maybe sometimes they do, but they try to hold on to many things that they communicate with, but not really see if it's going to support them both. But it does say it will. It's just that time hasn't come to support the situation the way it's needed. Okay, you may need to take an opportunity here with your feelings, or maybe even practicality, kind of like trying to work on your savings. Okay, it does say you rush into things a lot to solve or sort out with your family or your friends or people around you, but you need to communicate to yourself how you're going to support yourself and put aside money or even things that you want to know that you can work on later on. It does say you'll work on things and make sure these things will work out just fine for you. All right. It does say you could be running into a problem in the near future if you don't watch who you are or how you support your ideas. Okay, it does say you wish that you wouldn't shock yourself, so you're going to be sorting things out and making sure that they are done. Okay, it does say you have communicated with your commitments and realize that you don't need to support anything more than this. It says you'll always stay in control and work on these things and make sure everything is going to work out just great. Okay. It says nothing is set in stone, but people do warn you. Why would you speak about it to me if I don't want to hear it? I'm going to leave you to wonder if you're okay and see if you can support your own mind, and make sure you pay up on time, or maybe even support things that you do know and can communicate these things and sort them out and delegate, or maybe even wish that you could solve the situation in a more mindful way. Okay, these more so to do with your commitments. It does say you have believed that you could be loyal to someone here, and you are nurturing the situation and being mindful or careful on how you love yourself, and maybe even a situation with your person. It says you do love them, so you wouldn't want to harm them or hurt them, but you communicate with them in ways where you can see that they're probably going to be good for you if they don't feel so sad. It does say they don't know how to support the idea ongoing, but They please their minds by saying it could work if I solve my own problems and see that hers are not going to be an issue. If she loves me, she's going to love me. If she doesn't, then she's going to show me. But I really do want to appreciate the fact that she's there and give her that, because she does warn me that things are going to get better. As long as you are speaking to me and making sure that I am there, I'm going to be there and I'm going to support you. I just want to probably give myself more reason to believe that I could give you more than what I have been giving you, because I'm tired. And I'm tired of us being annoyed with each other. I want to realize that things are going to work out. And I do want to know that you can support me and give me everything that I need so I can support my mind and be there for you in the 9 months or years ahead of us. Okay. So it does look like you realize, you've got a supporting partner, and your partner is going to be there supporting you. And maybe you're the one that needs to be nurtured a lot right now to support them in ways that you can afford to do so, or even please your mind to support your mind again and figure things out so that you can believe that things will work out in the long run, and say you're sorry sometimes, and maybe even work on it and give them back good news in the months or weeks ahead. Okay, so that sounds good, Leos. Sounds very good. Sounds very positive, your reading. Love it. It's beautiful. So anything else going on with Leos? Says, I want to sex you and I want to make friends with you, but I can't afford to be there if I can't afford to give you everything I want. And then I realize I'm not in the mood to do so. I do realize I've harmed you, but I don't want to. Okay, it could be dealing with an earth sign, water sign, air sign person. All right. I do want to say I'm sorry though, but I really don't know how to speak the words, and I want to support you, but I don't know how to do that either. And I really give myself grief trying to figure out why I did that to you. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to support my mind right now, but I'll pay attention and figure it out. So someone does want to say they're sorry, or even support you in some ways, even though they feel like they can't right now and they're trying to figure it out. For those of you that may not be in a relationship right now. All right. Or maybe just not seeing eye to eye with a person, or maybe seeing that, someone's kind of holding back or holding off from you in some way. It does say you would rather see that more people can give you good news, and you want to see this until the day comes, it will happen. It says not right now, but you'll see that better news comes later on, and you'll see that wonderful things are going to work out just fine. Certainly not wanting to see that there's bad news, so I saw that I could believe that things could end or change, because I didn't want to see you, but I realized that I could. And I'm certainly not wanting to, but I do know that I could probably solve your problems and leave you to see that it's not going to work out, but I could work on you and make you feel that way. Instead of making you feel weak, I could speak to you and let you feel like I'm not going to say anything, but I warn you that I don't want to speak to you anymore. I just see that you're not going to... Something that I want to communicate about, or with someone that you're not going to want me to communicate with. It says they don't know how to support you, but they will believe that you have bad news in your mind to support yourself. And maybe even see that it's not going to be you, but it does say you always knew that you had problems with people that don't like you. It does say sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but you wonder if you're always going to hear bad news. It says smile, because I don't want to hear you are working on me when I'm working on you, and then you're working on me, I'm working on you, and then we're working on you too. Someone is spelling out your name and putting you bad news in your mind. Someone's speaking about you and putting bad news in your mind. It says you'll never know why, but it does say you always hear it. It does say you keep hearing it. It says it's warning you not to speak, but a problem is there. People are there causing you spell work, or maybe even saying that you shouldn't have support in your mind to say you'll have good karma. It does say demons are there supporting this, and I've put spells down to retrieve your mind from negative energy, but also warn you that negative energy is there too. Will I give you that to support your mind? It does say you haven't needed to hear anything more than this in your mind, because you wondered why people always rooted out negative energy in their own to spite you. It says you realize nothing's set in stone, but people can warn themselves to move on. It doesn't say it will always last in your mind, but people will move on and wonder why they have to torment you to work on their mind to support you with what they have to say. It says they never needed you to support them, and it doesn't say why they keep hearing you speak about them too. It says you will hear this, he will hear this. Both of you will see that bad news is there. Once you see this, you will not want to warn each other off, but you will see that problems are solved overnight. It says people are going to see this in their mind and never see why a good thing happens between you. You laugh because I didn't want you to try and harm yourself, but you harm yourself harming me. So why am I hearing that you don't want me, and then I hear that you do? And then I realize someone's not speaking to you, it's you speaking to me. Then I feel like someone else is doing this to you or me. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, all right, feels like they can hear you speaking negative words in their head, and maybe you can hear someone speaking negative words in your mind about them or in relation to what they could be saying about you. But someone's working on the both of you, or has put spell work or root work down to do this. It says it's not going to be smart for you to speak about it, but people do this all the time, and I wonder why I could tell you off, because he knows that you didn't do it. But let me see if you understand why you did it. You didn't want to, but then you told yourself you're not speaking about this, but it's never going to be you that put spell work on me and think it's going to work. I know that I can write it off or maybe make it go away. It says it doesn't work in your mind in the ways that you thought. It says people are doing this to your spells and making you feel like you've got problems. People's spells are working on your spells, and their spells are working on your spells, making your spells not look good, but then your spells are looking better than theirs, and then it realizes that it's never going to last. People's spells are working against your spells, and your spells are working against theirs. Oh my gosh. So someone doing spell work, maybe you could be doing spell work and they could be doing spell work, but the spell work is clashing for whatever reason. Oh my goodness. So let's see what else is going on. That's for some of you that do spells. I know not everyone does spell work, but there is people out here that do. So let's see what else is going on for me. I don't want to hear that bad news is always coming. So suddenly I realize I don't sponsor you as much as I used to, but I do know that I could, and maybe I hear better things come. Maybe you could, Leos. You have to be patient, okay? It does say that, you know, people want to hear good news all the time, but you don't have to support everyone that tells you things. So you have to wonder why things are changing as well. Let me speak to you and let you see what's going on. If you don't want to see, it says you won't know, okay? So a Scorpio could tell you this, all right? But maybe you might not want to see it or know it right now too. So you have to be mindful about how you're kind of continuing to want to move forward with some changes. It says people do want you to know what's going on, but will you understand when they tell you? Laugh because you didn't want to know before, but they really tried to warn you what was going on in the past 2 weeks, 2 months or a year. And did you want to understand then? It says you do now, but you have to realize that you have to sponsor the ideas of many others, and maybe even someone that you could say you could work with, or even see that you could smile with, or even say that you believe in. All right, it does say you can't trust everyone, so that's the problem. Sometimes when you don't trust everyone, it does lead you to think, well, am I taking a risk with myself, my mind, and maybe him, you know, it could be like lots of people here that you're trying to see who's you know, who should I follow, so to speak. All right, let's see what else is going on. Let me tell you something. You'll never get me back, but I wonder if you knew this anyway. Okay, this could be in regards to work or a job here, or a person that's taken long to support you but still sees they should have spoke to you and maybe told you off, or maybe told you they didn't want to lose you or even work with you. It says they really know that they don't want to, but they really considered you as a reader or a person that could help and support them, maybe even speaking to them, but you didn't realize that it wasn't going to be supported. It says you may have, but you didn't really care, and you do, but you just don't want to know there's negative energy, so you sponsor them to move on. Okay, so this could be in relation to some readers out there. All right, so let's see what else is going on. I like you, but I'm not going to say that I want to torment you and push you down and make you feel good. You can feel good if you want to, but I'm not supposed to allow you to feel that way. So I don't know who this is that's trying to, you know, tarnish you or make you feel like you shouldn't feel good, but hey, you feel good anyway, Leos. Do you know what I mean? It's what it is. So anything else? It says, I wanted to make you feel stupid, but I can't continue to make myself feel bad. I feel like you know that you're not really feeling bad about it, though, or you do. You just don't want to say anything. And maybe I wonder if you're okay. Okay, so whoever wanted you to feel stupid or feel bad wonders, you know, are you okay? Because they maybe thought that you was going to reach out to them and tell them, you know, you haven't sponsored me, you haven't helped me, you haven't called me like you said you was going to, because they purposely wanted to be mean to you. But you already saw them for who they are. You know, you thought it could go one way or another, basically, and you try to warn yourself that you could have good karma in other ways, so you just move forward in, you know, other directions that could support you. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Okay, it does say better news for you next year or next time or never, because I knew that I couldn't support you, but I probably would be there in the mind of yours thinking, am I going to get this? Okay, this could be a job tormenting you. All right, maybe you've applied for some work and maybe you didn't get it, or maybe you was told you was going to get, you know, get it, or get a phone call or something like that, or maybe you could still be waiting for some of you guys. But it does say that this person is considering, you know, thinking whether or not you're happy with the outcome of whatever's gone on, whether it be good or bad, depending on your situation. All right, with them. It does say you are laughed at, but you are made fun of, and made fun of is something that they do. And it says you don't really realize it, but I could harm you and make you feel rude. Energy is going to come out of you. It says you was rude, and maybe I consider that, but I realize I'm stupid, because I know now that I could harm myself thinking that you was going to be this way ongoing. And I still see it. It's not me always going to be you thinking this way, but I feel like I can see it. You was going to be rude, and I realized that I didn't want to speak to you. So this person thought you was going to be rude. Okay, not understanding people go through struggles or changes, and maybe they thought you was going to be rude, so that's the reason why they didn't, you know, take it on. All right, so let's see what else is going on. All right, it says I could come and still speak to you, but I'm wondering if you would sponsor me, saying, well, I do know that I could work on my mind. Maybe I seen the light of day and never knew that you was going to be many things, and maybe even change or be better than you was, but you was rude before. So this person could be holding on to some grudges. Okay, maybe holding on to something from the past and doesn't know how to be understanding to what could have happened last time versus this time. You know, so that's their loss anyway. If they don't want to communicate with you anymore, that's their business, Leos. So anything else? It does say they warn you not to speak to them again, but they do want to know if you will call them and speak about what is going on. Well, it looks like they're obsessing over wanting to laugh at you if you do. So if I was you, maybe I would just say, you know what, to hell with them. Let them feel like they can work on that on their own and figure it out for themselves. They will laugh at you until they realize they are laughed at. And it says they're not going to laugh at you anymore. They realize they just want to walk away and make sure they will never speak to you again. But they warn themselves not to speak about why they did this. They do that because they don't want to hear from you, but they do realize you're wondering what happened to them. I think they're kind of feeling like you would wonder. Okay, obviously if they know they've got to speak to you, or they said they were going to speak to you, or you know, they said they had an appointment with you and then, you know, they left it out, then obviously they know why they're doing that. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It says you laughed at me and you made me feel bad for who I was one time, but I realized I didn't want to speak about it and I didn't want to hear from you anymore. I've got to go and I've got to move on. I'll leave you all to it. I don't want to deal with you or leave you in your mind to think if I'm going to be okay, but I sponsor whatever's going on and I feel like you're okay. It doesn't say you are, but I feel like you're okay. All right, you could be dealing with an air sign person. You could be dealing with a Libra for some of you guys. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpio or maybe an earth sign, or wonderfully blessed emails are going to be sent to you to expand your horizons and see what happened. It says nothing is set in stone, but please be there if I do speak to you. I want to know if you're changing this, or maybe even seeing that I had something going on. I didn't know if I could change it, and maybe even laugh at the situation and say I could lie and maybe tell you the truth at the same time, because I do lie, and I want to know if I can lie to you and let you know that you're still there. I just wonder if you're okay. Okay, so this person wants to lie to you and maybe still reach out to you to consider changing their options about what they thought about you versus what they could, you know, still do for you moving forward. All right, so let's see what else is going on. You have fun with whoever you are and you laugh at people too. So it says you don't really mind being laughed at, but maybe you are not laughed at. I just know that I could have laughed at you and I didn't. I just wondered if I could support someone else today, and I realized I didn't want to know you, but I still see that I could give you some support if you need it. I won't want to help you though, but I really need you, and I need you to support me in my mind too. If you can support that, then I'll be there for you, but I wonder if you're okay. All right, Could be dealing with an earth sign, or it could be you guys changing about something here. It says it's not going to sponsor you thinking about it, but something that you said to yourself may realize that you don't want them to think you're upset. And it does say they confuse you by saying that you are not going to be upset once you hear what happened. Okay, all right. Let's see what else is going on. Anything else for the Leos? Don't speak to me, because I was going to award you with great news that I hadn't come to you because I don't want to deal with you. But I feel like you already know that I do want to deal with you, and you don't know that as well, because I want to play mind games, to play mental problems with my own self. I did have things to do, but I don't know if you could support my mind and tell me off, and maybe even tell me that it's going to be this way. I said I would play mind games to see if she's going to say anything to support the mind games that I've played with her. All right, so it could be an air sign doing this, like I said. All right, or it could be just a very cold person that, you know, you could have partnered up with, or you're in a relationship with, okay, that wants to play some type of mind games with you. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Leave us, because I know you want to, and then it says I don't want to really, but I do know you want to, and maybe I warned myself not to speak, but I do want to see you if you want to beg for me. You see, someone wants you to beg. Like, I don't know if you want to do that, Leos, but hey, I don't know if you're willing to beg for this person. Could be an earth sign, could be an air sign. Someone here is being manipulative and wants to lie to you and tell you the truth too on why they couldn't consider you being there for them. It says you hated me and I really hated you, and I wonder if I'm holding on to the mean mind games. Yeah, this person could be holding on to some resentment with you, Leos. Okay. So it says, when I speak and I leave it alone. I don't call you and let you think it's still ongoing. I'm not going to allow you to feel like it's still ongoing, but I could. And I could make you feel like it's always going to be this way, but certainly you can think that way if you want to. I'll really allow you to feel like it's going to be that way, so you can feel like there's ongoing negative energy. But then I am the one that has the upper hand. You can think that way if you want. I'll please myself and allow myself to speak less of you. I don't want to hear from you, but if you want to call me, call me. Let me know what's going on. I can let you go though. I don't mind letting you go. And I realize when I do, I have better news. Okay. You could be dealing with, you know, a significant other, or maybe someone that you've been trying to partner up with. Okay. Whether that's a personal relationship, a work relationship, or, you know, a romantic one. It says you've never spoken to anyone in this way, to the point where you thought like you had better news, but you did. You had bloody good news, and you laughed at the situation and moved on. You could never date someone that was going to harm you or hurt you or make you feel like you had a problem. It says you probably thought that I was going to have problems leaving you behind, but I did. I left you. Why are you not chasing me? This person wants you to chase them. Oh gosh. All right. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. I hate her. I feel like she knows that I'm going to leave her, but she doesn't really laugh at me. It doesn't make fun when I always come back and then see that you don't want to stay. I feel like you always leave me behind. I'm wondering if you're going to stay this time. This person's trying to play mind games and thinks you want to play along with them, because you always run away when they come towards you. Like, you might stay for 5 minutes, maybe a day or two, a week at most, but maybe you might decide, oh, to hell with that person. All right, because they're always playing mind games. So let's see what else is going on. I hate you. I can't stand the fact that you always want to speak to me and make me feel guilty for what I've done. But I'll bruise your ego and make you feel like you have to have me back. You want me, and I realize that you don't, because I've seen that you have not even called or even tried to maneuver in your mind to say, well, it's that person, and then realize that you've got to speak about it to yourself, and then come whining and moaning about why it never worked. It says, I know I don't want to do this, so leave me to wonder if it's going to work out for you. Trust me, I wouldn't want to dare sponsor you in your mind and let you feel like it's always going to be what you want. I couldn't give you that, but you can wind in your mind and think it's going to happen. I'll let you do that and let you whine in your mind and complain and moan and whinge and complain and moan and whinge. That's what you want to do. Stay there and do that. Okay, so you could be telling someone that, or someone could be telling you this, Leo. You know, they could have that up in their mind about you, or you could have that up in your mind about whoever that person is. Okay, so anything else? All right, I love her. That's why I'm not coming back to you, but I said I would never date her either. And now I realize I'm smart. I've got to date you or her, but I'm not doing it. Oh well. This person doesn't want to date you, doesn't want to date the other female either. Alright? It says they don't really want me, and I don't want them to think that I don't want you. And I want you, and I don't want you to think I don't want them. This person's full of mind games. Ugh. Alright. So, let's see what else is going on for my lovely Leos. Right. Let's see what's going on with work for you guys. What's going on with work for you guys? Work is not going to be that great until you speak about good karma and let yourself believe that blessings are there. Haven't spoken, have I? Didn't want to give you that, but I realized I'm not smart. I could have, and then I could have told you it's not working, but I realized I didn't want to do that either. You're smart. You're not smart, but you're smart. And then you realize it wasn't going to work, so you left us behind. Okay, that could be in regards to a job or someone that you was working with or working on or something. It says, I hate the fact that you always felt like you could hoe me down, make me feel like I'm the hoe when you're the hoe. I don't think you're a hoe, but I feel like you thought that I was a hoe, so you left and left me behind. Okay, you could be feeling this way, Leo, as well, about someone that treated you that way, or they could be feeling that way. All right, if you treated them that way. So just take it as it resonates, guys. Flip it, reverse it as you see fit. So let's see what else is going on with work. So someone could have been working on you, all right, or you could have been working on someone. So let's see what else is going on. Anything else going on with work for Leos? Love life, sex, something I needed. Didn't get it, but I needed it though, and I really wanted it, and I can't believe I didn't get it, because I always heard you and made you feel like you was not going to get anything more. But I realized I can't speak about it. I just see it, and I don't know how to support my mind to change it. I realized that I can't get it, and I realized I could get it, and I realized one day I will get it, and not with you, but maybe someone else. And I truly understand why you left. Okay, so this person understands why you left now. Whoop-de-whoop. All right, let's see what else is going on. I don't know if that's someone who was sexing in the workplace, or maybe it could just be someone that was working on you because you wanted a proper relationship, or maybe they did, and someone here didn't want to give the person a proper relationship, okay, and was treating the other like a hoe. All right, and then there's some people that like to be treated like hoes. So some people don't see themselves as that word. Okay, but don't mind being in an open relationship where there's lots of fun, lots of sex, lots of wild, crazy, you know, sexual, passionate desires, fantasies, you know, pleasures, you know. It is what it is, honey. It is what it is. So it says, I call you and you call me, and we do call each other, don't we? Don't we call each other? Because you haven't sponsored my idea, and I feel like you don't want to, and I realize I'm not going to speak about it, but you don't like me. Okay, so I don't know if this is you, Leos, that feels this way, or if it's another person, but someone don't like someone here, and the person is realizing this because they're not saying a word to the person, and they are committed to that perspective and being loyal to their plans, and maybe even their passionate roots and how they think and how they feel, and they would never ever deal with you, or even deal with the person that thinks it's going to be that way. It says, you wonder why I didn't call. You have to speak about things that are so mindful about who you are sexually, and making sure that you have time alone in your mind to think about all these different things that pertain to negative energy that I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about you, your love life, your sexual origins, and your plans to have more of it. I don't want to hear about that. Oh dear. So someone leaving someone behind and doesn't agree with the other person's, you know, things that are going on in their head in regards to all their sexual pleasures and okay, I guess you're just two different people. All right, let's see what else is going on for Leos. Anything else work wise for work. Work is so smiled at, and it's very pleasing to you, and you wonder why you do great things. Many of you are doing great things, working and making sure your work looks smart. It does say problems with people are not going to be yours, but what if I want to see you and then problems are going to be yours? It does say you have problems making me feel like I can't have love making sessions with you, and you want me, I know you do, but you don't speak to me, you don't let me know you want this, and I feel like I don't want to deal with you in any more time alone in my head to think about the fact that I want you just for reasons to believe it's going to be this obviously is something I want, sex and maybe more, but I just don't know how to support the idea with people bothering me and letting me know it's not you, because people don't love me the way I love you, but I know people wouldn't love you the way I loved you, and I feel like I'm wrong for this. Yeah, because this person listens to other people's remarks, comments, negativity, and puts that in their head when it comes to you. And this person may love you but see the eyes through many others and supports their ideas more than their own or yours, okay? Or maybe even supports theirs more than they support yours, but absolutely wants to lay up with you, have sex with you, maybe even do more with you, but keeps being told by negative men that it's not going to work because she's not fine enough, or she's not thick enough, or she's jealous, or she's mad, or she's got problems, and puts this in the man's head. It does say friends of his is always going to tarnish your mind, or maybe he feels like he's got problems in his mind giving that energy out. He does this, and he practiced good karma in his mind to say, well, it's not you, because I realize I don't want a female relationship. I want a man's mind to play mind games, and I feel like that's what my problem is. I play mental games in my head, and I make myself feel bad for it, because I don't know how to support my mind. I have problems with mental health, and I really don't know how to discuss it. Okay, so I don't know if this person just got mental health problems, could be dealing with a water sign, okay, or an earth sign, or maybe even an air sign, but it does say this person's got mental health problems and he doesn't know how to support his mind. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Maybe you don't know how to support it either and you've tried, okay, but what can you do? All right. So it does say he wonders if you will support it, giving him more time alone to think if he can change, and cries and really cries, because he cries. He absolutely cries and makes moaning sounds like, I'm crying. I want to know if she wants me back. Sorry, I don't want to laugh. I'm not meant to laugh. This isn't a laugh, but he does. He cries over you. He says, I cry so much that I can't help it. I miss you. I want you back. I cry. This person cries for you. Oh, wow. Absolutely cries. Sheds tears. Pain is there, hurting him, that he can't get it right. Bless him. So he's sitting down in tears. This person crying over you, Lovelace. Oh. Does say he warns himself never to see you again, but he hurts so much, and he hurts. The way he hurts doesn't even make him feel good, because he laughs at you too, and then he cries, and then he wonders why it doesn't work, because he's moaning right now. And it does say he wonders, where are you? How do you see things if I know that you feel this way? Don't want me to speak about what I've been doing, because I know I've been mean and I know I've been negative, but the way I feel about you is worse. It makes me feel like I have liberty taken on you, and I believe I'm so smart about it, because I do this to make you feel bad, but I don't want to feel that way, because I'm smiling and I'm hurting at the same time too. This person is like, they think, oh, it's a good thing, and they smile about the negative things that they do to you, but then they cry as well when they can't get things their way, and they also cry because they realize that they're hurting you. Realize that they're really hurting you. So okay, let's see what's going on with business. You are my sore loser though. You friggin' fought the friggin' hell out of me and thought I was gonna get jealous. You thought I would get jealous over a never mind. If you're not with them, then I realize it's not working, but you could be with someone else and making me feel bad. What if I feel like you've got someone? This person could feel like you've got someone else. This person may never want to know if you've got someone else and doesn't want to see you even in the mind, telling them, well, do you think it's going to be this way? But they rarely consider what's going on with them, and then realize that it did hurt to the point where they didn't want to kill you or kill you off in your mind to hurt the mental health problems of your own, but really try to. and saw that they could surprise you with 9 years of silent treatment or more to let you feel like it was going to be a problem, thought that they could play mind games, letting you speak about what could happen to you and them, and maybe even saw you as a hoe and thought that they could hoe you more and made you feel like you could believe that it could be this way, so you could support them and give them more time to believe it was going to work. And it says they know they could come and support you to believe it could work if they try to drag you into their problems. But people are there not sponsoring the idea and not wanting you to know it's going to work in your favor, because they're trying to warn you. I could steal your attention, let you see I'm never going to leave you, but you know what? You have to let me come and tell you off, because I'm not going to allow you to think you're just going to leave me. I want you to still be my one and only superwoman that makes me feel like good news is going to happen if we stay. Yeah? Stay what? Sexting each other down and nothing else. For some of you guys that don't want that. For some of you guys that do, fair due. You know what I mean? Maybe this is the energy. Maybe it's the time for that. But this person is dealing with someone that they know doesn't want that energy. That doesn't want that limelight. Doesn't want those fun and games. Doesn't want those, mental mind games, because this is how this person feels. If I'm speaking to some of you guys that want a proper relationship, okay? So let's see what else is going on business wise. Love you so much, I'll give you that, but you've got to leave me to wonder if I want you to support us and maybe even support them. You've got to, because I love you, but I can't help both of you, and I'm going to help you both, but you need to see which way it's going to happen. Okay, so what's going on for business? Business is sparking hot right now, struggling to communicate with anyone, but it does say warning, you have time to consider whether or not it will work. We will give you that. We don't know if superior motives are there, and we don't know if you will understand if they're there, because we do warn you, we are superior to you and we could harm you. Oh, I don't know who this is that feels like they could harm you. Okay, if you're working or dealing with a group of people in business. All right, this man, he says he knows he could harm you, but he doesn't want to, and he realizes you're smart, you've got good karma, smart, very good, and don't want to say anything more. It does say your beauty is something that we like more than anything, so we wouldn't want to dare trouble you. Smile, because you've got great news. Really like the way this one looks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with business even more. Okay, because I feel some energy. I want to take the opportunity to warn you, though, that some people want to sell their minds to you and give you that. Could you take them on and let them have cause for concern energy, or maybe even let them know that you want to try and warn them of things, or maybe even tell them that you need to support them. It says you could speak about anything, and it does let me know that you haven't got good karma. I really want to know if you have really good news so I can support you. So I don't want to see bad, but I can watch you and see if you've got better things coming for yourself. Okay, so someone could have their eye on you right now. All right, I don't know if this is in regards to you taking on people for business, or maybe you've worked for a new company, got a new boss or something like that, and someone's watching you to see how you work with clients, work in customer service, or whatever it is that you're dealing with in regards to the new company. Maybe you could be the boss watching this energy. It says people want to speak, but where are you? You've got to be there and let them see that you're ready to talk, and let them know that you are on this. You've got to let them know that you're ready, and do well. You've got to do well. It's pleasing me. I like the fact that you're so smart. You've helped me already solve my problem. I see that I had to have better news with you, and I needed that. And I know, never mind what happened last time, I know now that you've got great news with us. So someone sees that you've got great news with them, Leos. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on with your love life, Leos. Love life, Leos. Love life is smart. It's very smart. It's got to be you, though, because you warned me not to speak to you, but I told you I would never talk to you again. That's why I'm leaving you for someone else. Now I realize I've got to, because I can't get you back, and I realize I've got to leave you for someone else. No one's going to harm me this time, though. Once I see that better news comes, they would never talk to me in a way that you did, letting me know that speaking to you in a certain way is going to make you think that bad news is coming, or letting you down, or maybe even hurting you. Something I said to myself, I've got to practice this and show myself that I could show someone better news. I'm not speaking to you, though, for you to feel like it's yours, but I could do this with someone new. And I feel like if it's you, then you need to speak up and let me know that it's you that want to know that you could get this. But I don't know if I could support that and maybe even give it to you. So much so because I really don't want to know that you're the one that's hurting me. And I feel like you've hurt me, but I really want to know why I keep doing this to you. You suddenly saw me as someone that didn't like to hear good news, and I feel like it's something that I don't like. Good news. This person's got problems with good news. Okay, you could apologize to this person, you could be nice to them, okay, but this person don't want to hear no good news, so leave them to the bad news that they want to create and receive. You know what I mean? So let's see what else is going on. Anything else for your love life, Leos? Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign, could be dealing with another fire sign like yourself. Okay, could be dealing with a Gemini. All right, see what else is going on. I love her. Just want to sleep with you, though. Don't want to love you. Can I always be there and keep you there like that? Oh my goodness. Someone wants to just sleep with you, Leos, and just wants to keep you there like that. Alright, I know this is not for everyone, but for some of you guys going through it, it's not a nice feeling. Someone just wants to lie and be rude and horrible to you when they know they could treat you better, and keeps you there to wonder if everything's going to be alright with the other person. While they laugh at you and make fun of you, they make fun of her, and they still love you more than this person, but warn themselves not to speak of it or even show you this. Okay, so this person, apparently they love you more but can't show you this because they want to make fun of both of you. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Anything else? It says, I hate the fact that you always knew this, though, and you really know things because you walk away and you let me know that you will stay there and consider moving on, and let the person stay there and let them believe they can have the bad news. It says you will wonder if it works in your favor that way, because I tried to warn you. People don't want to hear that good news is there, but they will laugh at themselves and make themselves see bad news is there if they want to. Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign. Alright, or someone that's just nurturing and wants to be, wifey. Someone wants to be a nurturing husband or wife. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. Anything else for the Leos? Love life is supported by many people right now. Some third parties are in the way of your relationship. People talking, gossiping, making fun of each other, wanting to know if they can make friends or maybe even be there for each other in sexual rebound relationships, or maybe even co-parenting issues. It does say problems with yours is not going to be seen until the need to speak about it, but it says you don't need to. So warn yourself not to speak about it with anyone, and let the person that keeps prying in your mind go away. It says their problems is there, so you have to believe it, and when they move on, you'll really see it. This person has come with negative, evil mind games to play you, or maybe even put spells or root work on you to confuse you, or maybe feel like you've got problems like them. It says the man here doesn't really know what's going on, but he knows that he has problems with legal actions or problems with police, and maybe even seeing that he has problems with you dealing with it. It says he knows that, and he can't ideally believe that you would be there for him if he was to support the idea of speaking about it with you, or maybe even supporting the idea of moving past the issues with the man that has got good karma with his mind, and the female that he's got good karma with his mind about, because he laughed and he stayed there and supported that energy. He says he really wants to know that he can smile and stay there. It says he'd rather do this, but he doesn't know where to go with that energy because he hasn't supported his mind to say he could even speak about it or move past it. All right, well, he don't have to keep you stagnant in it, honey. Let him stay there with whatever he's got going on. All right. It does say he's got better news, though, and he lets you believe that. But he has got better news, and that's a beautiful thing. So that shouldn't stagnate you, though, Leos, okay? So if you feel like it's stagnating you, release that energy and just move on, my lovelies. Things will work out in another way in your life somewhere else, okay? All right. It does say this man doesn't want you to leave, and that's why he's bruising your ego more now than anything, letting you know that it could be changed though if you support me and let me see that you believe you had bad news in your ideas, but you don't want bad news in your life. And I feel like he's only trying to put karma on your life if you stay with him. So especially if you've got things in your life that you would rather keep private and not want to have to deal with problems, because you want to focus on good relationships. You don't want to focus on negative energy. And this person in particular, he likes to focus on negative energy. All right. But you don't want that negative energy in your life. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. You know when you're trying to strive for something and you've had so much issues to deal with over the years, why do you want to have to keep seeing negative things over and over and over again? You don't want to. All right. So let's see what else is going on. So anything else? Let us make you aware of something. If you told the truth, then you could have come out of this so swiftly, but you didn't want to. And I told you that if you need to speak to me, let me know, because I could help you move past something, because I did. And I moved past it so deliberately because I realized, oh my days, I did something wrong. But I realized I can't work with you on this, and you have to work on your mind to figure out why it's not working for you. If you don't leave me to wonder it's not working. I've let you down and I've hurt you, and I paid the price for that. But I'm not going to allow you to think that you could just move on and leave me and make me feel bad. Okay, Leo, I feel like you as well. You don't want to leave someone here. Okay, it could be a Scorpio. All right. Could be a Scorpio. All right, that has some information, or maybe you have some information, or maybe you just guys need to talk to each other for whatever reason, or you want to talk to this person doesn't want to talk to you. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Okay, I hate her. I dated her, I dealt with her, and I'm done with her. Nothing more that you guys could ever tell me. Let me believe that she will believe good karma will come. Her life is suddenly going to spark really good karma, and happiness is going to follow her. Let me see this, because I warred with her and I made her feel like bad news was going to come. But watch and see what happens when I feel like constantly bad news is going to come. I could hurt her, or even hurt my mind and hurt myself. I will hurt her, and then she will hurt me, and problems are never solved. So when I leave her and I let her feel like blessings are coming, blessings, because the time has come for her to receive good karma, and blessings are near. Ooh, so someone gonna get some blessings, because maybe someone cursed someone so bad to the point where, you know what, they need to stop now, because blessings is on its way now, because the problem is, it might not fully be solved, but you can't hold on to grudges all the time, you know. So let's see what else is going on. Anything else? I hate the fact that you smell. You smell. What if you smell? That's the reason why I said this to myself as well. What if you smell and I don't want to smell you? You smell. I don't like you. You smell. And I feel like when I said you smell, you've got to be the one to say, well, I don't smell. I don't know what this is about. Smells, honey? Lord of mercy. Someone telling someone that they smell? What the hell is going on? Okay. Someone saying to someone that they smell. I don't know if this is like the season for BO, or you know, someone ain't washing good. I don't know what this is, but hey, let's see what else is going on. Oh, this is getting a bit too deep. Not everybody smells. Spirit, please, we don't want to hear about people that smell. It says someone here is warning you that you had a smell in your mind about them, and maybe that's why you didn't want to communicate with them no more, letting them know that they've seen you in your mind, maybe telling yourself off, like, what if I do smell? And maybe that's the problem. You could have told me that, though, that I could smell, and maybe that's why you don't want to do certain things that I want done to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, someone could have said something to you, all right? Or maybe you've experienced something with this person, okay? And maybe the person's ignoring the other person because they have it in their mind that they smell. Or maybe you think there's a smell. Or, yeah, something to do with a smell, honey. something to do with a smell. All right, let's move past this, because someone's probably got you on the mind so much they want to come forward, but they're thinking all kind of things in their head, maybe even analyzing things that they've said or they've done, and realizing that it could be boiled down to a smell, honey. All right. It says, that's what I realized, because now I realize I said something to you and it could be that. Maybe you're thinking, well, they didn't want to touch me because I could have a smell. And now I realize, what if I have a smell and I don't have a smell, but I really do? Oh my gosh. This person is too much. Whoever this is. Oh my gosh. Who's this person? This person thinks they have a smell. They think you think they have a smell. And maybe that's why you're not speaking to them, because there's a smell. Lord of mercy. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Ooh, anything else? Does say this person wants you back and can't believe you're not speaking to them. When are you going to call me? You have 5 minutes to call me, or else I'm never going to speak to you again. Let me see if you call me this week. I will kick myself and say, wow, she actually did it. She called me and I can't believe she did, because I warned her. I will drag her into my problems. This person just wants to drag you into their problems. I don't think you should call this person, whoever it is, my lovelies. All right? Because this person just wants to drag you down a rabbit hole of theirs. And you're not into that. You're not into that. You're not interested in them. You're not interested in them. So let them deal with their own problems. Okay. You could be dealing with another fire sign if it's not yourself. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. You could also be dealing with an earth sign. All right. So let's see what's going on. Anything else with Leo's love life right now? Okay. Singles. What's going on with the singles, honey? Singles, ready to mingle. Singles, ready to mingle. Singles, ready to mingle. I'm single, but I don't want to be. I wonder when he's going to come back. I just want a partner, and I feel like she's going to come back. Are they going to come back? So both of you could be wondering when each other's going to come back to each other as well, for some of you singles. All right. Don't want to be single. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Anything else? Love life is suffering. It says both of you want each other and can't help but see each other move on. Oh dear. Right, let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Love me, or else I'm coming back and I steal you back in your mind again to say I'm putting you back in the same way. Someone still wants to bring you back to that same drama. Oh my gosh. Okay, anything else? Leo's. In regards to Leo's relationships. Those in a relationship. Say you're sorry, or else I'm coming in to tell you off. I want to know you speak to me. Ooh, I want you to say sorry. I hear you, because I want to know you're working with me and speaking about what's going on. I can speak about you. Let me know that you'll come back. I want to know that you're back with me. Saying that you're sorry, though. You have to say sorry, or else I'm not going to speak to you. Oh, dear. Someone wants someone to say sorry. Okay. Anything else? Anything else about Leo? Woo. Wow, someone is really ripping up the roads by with their motorcycle. Maybe someone's coming towards you guys, Leos, and maybe all that, energy was like, I want you back. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Oh dear. Love me. Do you love me? I love you too. And I want to know that you share your life with me. I want to take you out tonight. Can you go out with me? Let's go out. Let's go for a meal. I want to see if you want to go out for a meal, because I have studied you for a while and I want to take you out. At least go out for 2 dates more, and then we'll see if it can work. Just want to see if you'll love me and then take care of me after, because I want you, and I believe that you subject yourself to blessings with me, because I want you so much, to the point where I care about you and I need you. Woo. Okay, can dealing with an earth sign or a water sign, maybe a Pisces. Okay. Yeah, this person wants to go out on a date with you tonight. You know, maybe things are, you know, moving steadily, and, you know, maybe you're new even to the person and you want to have a few dates with them, or they want to have a few dates with you to see how things go. Oh, that's nice. Let's see what else is going on. Those in a relationship? Those in a relationship. Okay, looks like you guys are doing okay in the relationship for some of you guys, and you're doing date night and, you know, going out a lot, maybe having a lot of fun, sexual energy, or wanting to know the person will chase you or come back. For some of you guys, there is a female that wants you so much to the point she can't stand herself. There's also a man that doesn't want you but believes you should come and apologize. And then there's one that doesn't really speak much to you but wants you to know that you have blessings and you could have better friends than this. Okay, maybe a better person will love you one day and support your ideas, and please believe it will come when it's meant to come. And then it says some of you don't see good karma in your love life, but you do have blessings that are there. Work with them and support them and see things turn around. All right, so let's see what's going on with those in a marriage. Those in a marriage. Marriage is something I said I want with you, and I can't believe I'm doing it. Can you support me and give me that? I want to marry you, and I don't want to support anyone else. I want to see that you say it, though, but I feel like I have to say it to you. You know that I have to say it, and I will. I just want to know that you marry me. Oh, I want to marry you, honey. That is so sweet. Wedding on the menu. Someone wants to marry you, Leos. That is a beautiful thing. All right, so let's see what's going on with those that are actually in a marriage. Some of you might get proposed to soon in the near future. Someone wants to marry you, or you could be having communication about getting married. All right, or one of you is thinking about doing it, or even talking about it, and wonders if the other's going to say it. So let's see what's going on with those that are actually married. I'm certainly going to give you that because my love life is suffering. I want to know that my marriage is on good karmic values, and I want to wear my ring and wear it proudly. I noticed that you don't sponsor it, and I'm really hell in my mind feeling like bad news is something that I want to support you with and give you that and make you feel like all kind of bad news is coming to you. Ugh, I could be dealing with an air sign that feels that way, honey. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Anything else? Could be dealing with an air sign or a Scorpio, or maybe an earth sign. So let's see what's going on with those in the marriage. You have better news than anyone. Your love life is changing. Smile because you did it. You had better news than anyone. You support your mind to have problem solved things, and good karma comes. Worship the ground that you walk on, because the problems in your marriage are not really bad. You have good karma and you work on them, and you surprise yourself with many things that you've worked on. It does say people see you as a problem but don't really want to see you as one, and don't want to war with you either. Just want to know that you're good to your person and your person is good to you. Oh, that's beautiful. Anything else, Leos, with your marriage? I love you, and I'm going to give you that. I have loved you always, and I'll never stop loving you. Once I see that you are back in my mind to tell me off, I will tell you off, but I love you, and I can't see anyone but you in my mind. I want to love you always, and I'm going to love you always. Wake up and see you, wake up and smell you, wake up and sponsor you, wake up and love make on you, and just always give you my love. The way I love you, I can't love anyone else, but I support this. I'll plead guilty in my mind and tell myself I should have done that and maybe stayed with you, but I love you and I can't help it. I do love you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This person just loves you so much. I hate the fact that I always hold you or made you feel bad or made you feel like someone was going to take care of me and make me feel like bad news was going to come. I hate that. I hurt myself so much dealing with you, and I thought that bad news was going to come. You fought me and told me off and told me nothing was going to happen. Nothing. And I thought it would. And now I realize it's not. It's not going to happen. Bad news is something that I wondered if you was going to do. And I realize you're not the one. You're not the one that's sponsoring anything to harm me. I can't tell you off for anything because you don't want to see bad news. You love me. And the love you have for me never wanted me to love you. It didn't. I just don't know why. I just realize it's not you. It's going to be her or someone else that hurt me. But I realize I have to sponsor your mind and say, you did not hurt me. I need to do that so you can move on. Okay? It could be even an ex that, you know, still loves you. For some of you guys that didn't want to see you happy in another relationship because they've been hurt in past problems of their own and thought you was going to hurt them in some way. But you're not trying to hurt this person. And they're trying to figure it out. It says this man doesn't know why he hurts himself so much trying to figure out why he loves you. And then he realized he's not hurting you or anyone around you, but he hurts himself trying to figure out who he is and where he's going in his mind. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Anything else, my lovely Leos? I hate you. Because I want to know that she's going to be the person that you warned yourself not to be with. I forgot you didn't want her, so you didn't want me. And then I think, well, it didn't want any of us. It didn't want any of us because this man no longer exists in your mind. And I told you, stop daydreaming and thinking about wonderful things with someone that doesn't love you. Oh, could be telling someone off. Someone could be telling someone off. Okay, it could be a friend, it could be a father figure, it could be a family member, or anyone that's telling someone, look, this man didn't love you. All right. Anything else going on? I don't know if some of you guys have, you know, broke up with someone. Maybe there's a divorce brewing, or maybe this person's not, you know, living with you right now, Leos. Okay, and you're being warned that this man don't love you. Stop wasting your time. All right, let's see what else is going on. Okay, let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with Aries and Leo? Aries hates you, wants to date you and see you and tarnish your reputation, drag you down, push you down, and believe you have problems. Gifts are given to you to believe that you have problems solved, and you'll never see a bad news or a bad person come and harm you. You spare the mind games of theirs and make them think bad news could always be theirs. It doesn't say it will be, but you have to warn yourself not to see this person or speak to them because they warn you. If they deal with you or even laugh at you when they do see you, there's war. And it does say bad news for this person because the war is on them. They will try and harm you while they harm themselves in the process. So let them speak about seeing you, and war will be there when they harm you. All right. Oh my goodness. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Taurus and Leo's please. I'm tired. Leo, it says you have better news dealing with us. I'm not speaking about anyone but us. Telling us that you don't need to speak about anyone but us. Love life is certainly going to be something I want with you. And maybe you see me as a friend, but I feel like you could have problems with me believing that I'm going to be a friend. Feeling you and touching you and sponsoring you is something I want. But I don't know if I want that with you. And maybe you thought about it, but I don't know if I want it with you. And then I realized I don't want to sleep with you. I just want to tell you that I could and possibly have more time alone, maybe giving you some time to think about what you want, and maybe I'll see you as more than a friend if we get together. See you later. I have to give myself more time to figure out if I want this with you. Certainly want to give you some more time to figure out if I want to leave you to believe that everything is going to be okay, or maybe even work out just the way you said. I want to see you later, so maybe I could call you and tell you that I want to see you. Okay, so yeah, maybe they want to see you later. Someone wants to see you. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I hate the fact that you want to see me though, because I don't want to see you. And then I realize that you do need to see me if you want to speak about someone being reported or maybe even told off. But I don't want to hear that you're always going to give them good karma. So sponsor the idea of being negative, and maybe you can feel like good karma can come. It does warn you that nothing is set in stone, and people want to see you try to harm someone. It says that you should never speak to anyone that wants to see someone that is going to lay up with them, sleep with them, or harm them. You could give yourself that, but I would never want to give myself bad news. So I'm not going to support someone that's going to give me bad news. I'll just leave with the mind of yours telling me to stop doing that. And if you're going to tell me to leave them, I will leave them, just because you told me to stop speaking about it, and I would let them deal with their mind and tell them to stop speaking about me. I can't give you everything, but I love you, and I can't support them, but I do worship you, and I work on you so much to the point where it struggles to make me feel like good karma is going to work on us to have better news. I see why I need to change, and I work on this, and I'll make sure I work with you and make you see that problems is never yours. All right, let's see what's going on with Geminis and Leos. Gemini hates you, doesn't want to date you, doesn't want to deal with you, and does not want to speak about it, but needs to speak about why they slept with another female recently. Didn't want to care about you in that way, but slept with someone else behind your back, and they really care about why they're doing this as well. They slept with someone when they didn't want to, and slept with them and felt like they needed to tell you that they're going to do this, or it's going to happen, or they soon will be doing this. Okay, all right, someone wants to sleep with someone else, honey. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on, Cancerians and Leos. Cancerians and Leos. I hate her. Don't want to see you date her anymore. Tell me that you're going to stop dating her, and when I feel like I know that you're going to stop dating her, I will sex you, and then I'll give you that. But until then, I'm not going to do that. So stop telling me how you need me, how you love me, how you don't want to let me go, because I see that you've done it with someone else, and I'm not going to dare touch you again if you feel like you've done it with someone else. I warned you, I'm not going to sleep with you again if you slept with someone else. All right. So someone feels like someone slept with someone else, or that they're continuing to do so, or they just want to hear the words that, look, I've stopped doing that now. All right. So let's see what's going on with Leo and Leo. What's going on with Leo and Leo? Okay, oh dear. Leo does not want to hear that they're sleeping with another female. They don't want to hear that another female wants to sleep with them. It says they know this because they don't want to date anyone, and they feel like everyone's got to tell them off. That sleeping with a female is not going to make me feel proud. I would never want to sleep with a female, nor would I want to date a female. I don't know if I'm going to see another one, but I don't want to hear that I'm sleeping with one anymore. I feel like I'm not going to tarnish my reputation and bring myself down in the mood that you have been bringing me down in. I don't want to sleep with no Leo, and I don't want to sleep with any Cancerian. I don't want to sleep with no one. I don't want to sleep with no one. Oh dear. Ooh. Whose energy is that? Saying they don't want to sleep with no one. Is that, I mean, this is Leo and Leo, so I don't know if it's you that don't want to sleep with another Leo. Maybe you don't want to sleep with another woman. For some of you guys are in a relationship, or maybe it could be a woman and woman relationship. I did see some gay here as well for some of you guys that may be gay. All right, especially when I was speaking about the Taurus reading. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Anything else? It says Leos don't want to hear that they're going to be rude, but they do know that they can sponsor the ideas of mind games in their mind to figure out where they're going in life. It says both of you realize you don't want to speak about anyone, and you want to sleep with someone else, and you want to move on. Okay, maybe you're tired of each other. Right, let's see what's going on with Virgos and Leos. Virgo hates you. They're saying to F off. It says, don't speak to me. When I know you can please me, you don't want to. So please be gone. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on with Libras and Leos. Leo does not want to deal with anyone, but certainly wants to kiss you down more and more. Even when they told you that they don't want to, they still see you, Leo, as a partner. And they really please you in your mind to really want you, but they don't want to hear that problems are there. They care more for you than they do anyone else. And even the Libra says they've seen this and they don't like it, but they see it and they warn themselves, stop speaking about it with Leo because Leo doesn't want me. But I realize that it's not me they want. They want someone new, or maybe someone else, or someone else is there, which is wearing me thin in my mind to reconcile with them and make them think that they want me. Do you want me back, Leos? Am I playing myself? Okay, so Libras feel like they're playing themselves right now because they're wondering if you're sleeping around or with someone else or you want someone else. Okay, let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Leos. Scorpio hates you, doesn't want to date you or even see you as someone that they want to be in love with. It says you always think, I wanted you, but I don't. I just wonder if you could work on what it is that you want to wear one day when you want to be let in your mind about who you are, working on yourself, maybe being a friend, possibly even sponsoring you. The day would come when you even get dressed up to go out, or maybe even see that you're sponsored in a way that I like. Just don't want to see you in a bad way. And I really warn you not to speak to me unless you got good karma, because I warn you, I see the souls of yours and I do feel troubled for you. I do. Oh dear. They're seeing the soul of yours, honey, and they feel troubled for you. All right, maybe it's just, differences in perspective, differences in opinion, but they're there for you in some ways. They are. Dress up, go out, eat, take trips together. It's just you guys clash in certain other ways where you don't have similar opinions or perspectives, especially when it comes to maybe like things of love life, or maybe even some other ways. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Sagittarius, Sag and Leos. Sag doesn't want to really deal with you or even speak to you. They just know what's going on with you, and you wonder why you worry yourself, always wanting to be someone's girlfriend or boyfriend. Don't know how to subject yourself to better news and take yourself in your mind to say, well, am I going to be this or that? Do you wonder if you're going to have better news? I'll let you if you want to. Just realize you can work on what you want and still have good news. Just practice good karma and just spread your legs to whoever you want if that's the case. Just be there for your mind and kick into the ideas of being there for yourself. Don't speak about anyone or anyone else's problems. Just be there for your mind. Sponsor that. But don't bruise people that don't want to be bruised by you and what you want and can't get what they want. True. Good words of advice, Sag. Alright, so let's see what's going on with the energy still seems to be there. Alright, let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Oh wait, it says they know that they want to be there for you, but they don't know if you're a hoe, and they could be, but they don't like it. They just don't like it, and they don't want to sponsor the idea of you being bruised in your mind to say that you are when you're not, and they realize that they can't harm you, but they are treating you like one at times too. So they wondered, would you support that and maybe come my way and my way only, because you like that kind of thing, and I think you would come in this direction if I could call you up and tell you you could be this way but you don't want to, and then I realize it's not going to work if you don't want to come in my direction. Speak now or forever hold your peace about it, because I could tell you you don't want me in that way, and I don't want you in that way either. But I warn you, I can't help who I am. I see myself as this and I can't help it. Okay, and who is that energy? Is that Sag or is that Leo? That's Leo's energy, mostly wanting to know that they can sponsor the idea of speaking about sex, mostly wanting to know that sex is going to be a good thing for their ideas, or maybe even their mind to help them at this time. This is mostly all the time, or maybe sometimes it changes, but you realize that you have better mood swings when you are always in between the mind games of other men or females that want to harm you or hurt you or bring you down and play you. And it doesn't say it's good, but you have to support your mind and play mind games in your own mind to challenge yourself, or maybe bring yourself away from the mind games of men and females that do want to say that they supported the situation that they saw at the time with you, and now you want to move on to a different circumstance. You can believe what you want, but you can still tell that someone doesn't want to deal with you and move on. Okay. I hate you. You've got to be one of those people that I could hate ongoing and maybe make me feel like it's gonna work. It could just be something that we have, this love-hate relationship, or maybe you just hate me and we could both be more mindful about that. Just hate me. Why don't you hate me? Because even if you hated me, I could still see that you wanted me, and then I can't see it because you don't even want to smile with me, talk to me, tell me off, or say anything to me. This person's trying to keep holding on. I don't know. I don't know if this is you guys or if it's sad, but I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to caps. Can't stay here, you know, between you guys is energy. And for some of you guys, it's just the energy. It may not even be, you know, the actual star sign. So just be mindful of those things as well. Sometimes you will hear messages from the different star signs that will resonate with your situations. All right. So let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Leo. Capricorn says hateful things and negative things all the time to men and females, and they don't like hearing it. They don't, but they really like providing it and giving it and dishing it out. It says bad news for someone that didn't like to hear it, but they told this person off so much to the point where this person is mean now. They're negative, they're jealous, they're warring with you and can't help it, and really war with you, tarnishing you, and through the mind games of theirs and many others trying to support you to be mean to many men and females. It says the negative energy that exudes through your mind, through theirs, is going to punish you if you play along with this mind game of theirs. It says negative men are there wishing you negative energy, but you would have to see it for yourself and warn yourself not to sell your soul to any mental health problem or any devil that's trying to rip you apart and pull you in and make you feel bad. Okay, and even if that's not really a Capricorn, okay, it could just be someone that's got some devilish energy, guys. Okay, and could be using your energy as well, okay, to mimic and make fun of others or to harm or hurt someone. So just be mindful, honey, because sometimes your energy can be used. And remember, you're fire signs, so sometimes the energies, you know, are being used if you're not mindful and careful on how you can turn things around and make things work better for you. Because, you know, like I said, your energy, so you can do that. Just got to be mindful about what's going on and how to use your energy. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius and Leo. Leo hates you. Doesn't want to sponsor you at all. A date? What date? We're not going anywhere. You stay there and think you're going to get date from me. We're not dating. We're not dating, and I'm not going to date you. You can stay there and laugh, but I'm not dating you. And when I date you, it's worth my time and my time only, because you will see why. And when I tell you, you will get dates, but when I want to sleep with you, and you understand that. Ooh, Leos, those are your wishes for someone here. All right, and I can see that Cancerian energy is being controlled by this as well. All right, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius thinks that you guys are getting back together, and shame on them, because they thought that everything was going to work out. One day they'll realize it's never going to be the same. What's going on with I had privatized my emails or my messages. It's something I should have done, or maybe I couldn't told you more to do this, and I never did that, and I realized not everyone knows my business, but I don't really understand that too, because sometimes I leave things open and I didn't know that someone knew what was going on. But really wonder why I had to tell myself so much great things was going to happen when I really feel like it's not going to work out in my favor. But then I feel like it could. I just don't know how. I just realized it could, and I want it to, but I just don't know if mind games is something I use to play you or many others, and then practice good karma to work on you and get you in my mind. I don't know if I care much, but I do. I just want to know that you feel the same way I do. Don't want to hear anything else. Ugh. Right, that's how Aquarius feels right now. Right, so let's see what's going on with I'm hearing privatize your emails. Privatize your emails. Or maybe you could be telling someone this. Privatize your emails. I know your business. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces, Leos. Support nothing but what you said. Go on, give yourself that. Lose me, lose my mind, lose me, lose my mind. Don't want to date you. Just lose me, because I don't want to date you. Lose me. Ooh, I'm wanting you to lose me. Oh dear. Right. I hate you. Pisces does not even know what's going on with Leos, but Leos does know what's going on with Pisces, and Pisces hates them but can't stand them. And then Leos realizes they can take anything from them and make them feel bad, using them, punishing them, and putting them behind negative mind games, or even playing them and making them feel loose energy is there to continue to purposely warn them. Problems. Ooh. It says a female here is working on talking about what kind of mental problems they have and don't know how to support the ideas with people harming them. They really lose their mind or their marbles sometimes trying to figure out what's going on. You would never know what's going on behind the scenes. I support you though to be mean or negative because I don't want you to be, but what if I could be? And that's what I've been telling you. I could be this person. You could harm me, I harm you, but what if that's what happens when I deal with you and you don't realize it? I could definitely support you being negative, but then you would want to know that I'd hurt myself too. So let me see if I can warn myself that bad news coming. Then I'll really figure it out and support myself, and then I'll put myself back in the great news that I can do. And then I know that I can do this, but I warn you, you could have bad news. What if you don't know it? Then I realized that you could know it, and then you could always put yourself there too. Love life is certain that it would happen for someone, maybe not for you, but maybe for me, and maybe not for you. But I wonder where it's going. Okay, so you could be the instigators or inquisitive right now, Leos, in regards to someone's love life. Okay, Pisces. Okay, Pisces hates you but doesn't want to say they're going to see you again until later on when they try to look for you in your mind to say, did you get it? Did you get what I was trying to tell you? Because you was going to get me to believe that you was going to have karma. Great news. But then I thought, you could have the bad news. What if it's you and you feel like you can play me the way I'm playing you? Try me, and it's going to war with you more than it was with anyone. Ooh, be mindful about Pisces, honey. All right. Let's see what's going on with your angel messages so we can close out this reading. Okay. Romance angels. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some of you guys have got new love coming in right now. You could be getting to know them, like I mentioned in the reading, that someone could be getting to know someone right now, trying to figure out where things are going. All right. Some of you guys are having, smooth dates and stuff like that. Want to see where things are going. Some of you guys, not so great time, trying to figure out person, trying to understand, what they're like. And maybe you've kind of seen little red flags already and you're like, don't know, but I'm going to play this, mind game them and see how it works out. It could be vice versa. It could be one of you. All right. And some of you guys got new love coming in to stir your romantic feelings soon. All right. It's on its way. And hopefully, for some of you guys that don't want to deal with the nonsense, it ain't gonna be. All right. It says, give your relationship a chance. Work on partnerships. You could be doing that right now. All right. It says, be optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. It says, attract. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So some of you are really enjoying the moment fully. It says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Someone coming back. Leos. Some of you guys have been waiting to see if someone's back. Well, guess what? It's happening. All right. Let's see what's going on with your other romance angels. Okay. It says new partner. What did I tell you? Someone's coming in. New partner coming in. Okay. Or it could be the old partner, but it says new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your love life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity. I can barely pronounce that word. Comfort and safety. All right. Okay, clear your space. Archangel Josiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Some of you are being told, like, prepare this new person. You got a new love coming in, like, you better prepare for this, honey. All right. And also, some of you guys need to clear out negative energy, clear your space. Okay, detoxify, prepare yourself for good calm energy to come in. And also, if there's negative energy there already, or if it's trying to come in, clear space so you could warn it off. Right. Okay, let's see what's going on with the universal messages. Okay. All right. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amidst the discomfort. Let's pronounce that again. Let's say that again. I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Okay. Some of you guys are growing. You know, you're comfortable in certain situations, but you're learning how to grow. And hopefully you're not taking on those negative energies, but you're learning how to, you know, grow so while you dismiss them. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with, let's see if we can find, oh, there it is. Okay, angel numbers. What kind are we? Angel numbers. Number 1, number 26, number 23, number 16, number 10, number 12, number 40. That's it, my lovely. That was your reading, and I'll see you guys in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.